And at last, folks, back at Spa, we've come to the final lap attack. We are going to take that 911 RSR around Spa and set a blistering lap time, and I'll be well disappointed if I don't make it to the top of the tree, but I do know I've got some particularly fast friends, so we'll see what happens at the end. With that, settings for assists are as normal: default ABS, traction control on 1, everything else off. And again, if you really want to do it, you can do the brake balance forward front just to pull the front end into corners. Works for me anyway on occasion, but we haven't done that for this series of tests. So here we go through the line, accelerating out that chicane up to third, fourth. We'll definitely hit fifth, he says. No, we don't. We hold it in fifth, down to first, braking on that 70 marker. So we're going to drop down behind our Ghost now as we accelerate up, and you can see I took 4 hits to get through this. We only just missed on the last run through, but here we go, flat out through Eau Rouge. Beautiful corner, borrow a bit of curb on the start and the end, up to 6th gear, and we're now going to run along behind our Ghost towards the end of this straight, where we're going to aim to brake on the end of the curbs on the left hand side, and then we're going to see where we lose out against time against the Ghost. So we see where we made the mistake in the previous lap. We've just nipping backwards and forwards in front of our Ghost, so we're pretty much on track here. If you want to see the gearing, you just need to refer back to the other videos, but I'll talk it through where I can. Down to second gear, you've got to watch that front end slipping wide. We lose time there. Up to third, and this is where we make the gains on our Ghost. So we pull it in second gear. We lost it there on the outside in that last lap, and here we go up through the gears now. Third, fourth, fifth, braking at this 50 marker just after it, down to fourth. We hold it in fourth, down to third, running wide in fourth, push it hard, tight round this corner, try and hold that inside line, braking on this flag, the Circuit de Spa flag, pulling it down to second here to get round this corner. We lose a little bit of time here as we run just a little bit wide in second. And this is the critical corner for me. I've got to brake earlier, get it down to second and pull that front in, and we've done it. And as you can see in the mirror, we're a long way ahead of my Ghost. Don't forget to lift here to get that front end round. Now we're going to thread the needle down to the most critical braking point. So up to fifth, we're going to make this left hand bend, change up to sixth, straddle the white line, pull this corner, try not to lift, try and keep the foot buried. Now we're going to spot that mark. We're actually going to brake earlier here than we did in the test because we don't know our full speed entering this corner. Down to first, keep an eye on that Ghost in front, get it into second and accelerate and run for the line. And there we go, beating the time by almost 1.2 seconds. Now, as I said at the start, I'll be disappointed if any of my friends beat that time. That's a pretty satisfying lap anyway, regardless whether I get that. We're not here setting records, we're here getting golds, and I've said it all along. I don't claim to be a brilliant driver, but I'm good enough to get round. I've had a fair few years experience at this. So there we go, second. Well done, Brock. That's a really good lap, my friend. And that sees the conclusion of Spa. Thanks, folks.